My name is Erin, and I was diagnosed with cervical cancer 3 years ago.
My name is Manuela. I am Erin's aunt, and I was diagnosed with cervical cancer 29 years ago.
I was diagnosed with cervical cancer a few days after I was diagnosed with COVID-19. When I first heard about my cervical cancer diagnosis, I was kind of in shock. I have always been really up to date with my gynecological care especially. I called Aunt Manuela and told her about my diagnosis, and I was really surprised because she shared with me for the first time that she had actually had cervical cancer in the past.
It brought back a lot of memories. In order to help her, I thought it was finally time to share my story. Due to the misconceptions and myths and stigmas that were around back then, it was very hard to talk to other people about it. Back then, it was a stigma. You did not talk about any female problems, basically. Breast cancer was talked about, but anything gynecological, it just was not talked about. Even when my doctor talked to me, there were no pamphlets, there were no research groups, there was nothing available. I was going through a divorce with 2 little boys. My family is in Germany. I was already in survival mode to begin with.
Knowing Manuela went through this for 30 years without telling anyone about her cervical cancer diagnosis was really sad to me. I wanted to be able to share my diagnosis and help other women who are going through the same thing. I attended a CeMe event in Cleveland. I asked Aunt Manuela if she would go with me since we had a similar experience. I was able to see 2 women share their story in front of a big group of people, and it gave me the confidence to share my own story with them. After attending the CeMe event, I felt empowered. I had multiple women come up to me or reach out to me. I felt relieved and I felt heard.
Sharing now my story with other people, thanks to Erin, it has been very freeing.
I want other women to feel comfortable sharing their diagnosis with others. I want other women to know that they can hear someone that went through that firsthand.
And I hope by sharing our stories, we will inspire others.